Francis. He's currently 3rd in the league in yards, but actually he has 0 touchdowns on the year so far. For Atlanta, watch out for running back BDG Hollywood. He's currently 6th in yards, but has a league-leading 5 touchdowns on the season. So I'm definitely excited to see this one go. The ball is teed up, and Carolina will take possession of the ball first. And we are underway here in Raleigh, North Carolina. Kick taken back at the 10-yard line, returned up to the 30, 31, all the way up to the 33-yard line, where the Carolina offense will start the day. It was Mark Strike with the kick return.
Nice little juke there.
So quarterback Mark Biddix leads his team up to the line. Ball is handed off to Francis on first down, gain of 2 on the play. Take a look at the rest of the offense. Wide receivers Jalen Miller and Mark Strike, as we mentioned earlier, and Tristan Diocese round out the rest of the Carolina offense. Second down and 8. Biddix hands it off to Francis again. Runs straight up the middle, only gains 1 on the play. He'll bring up a 3rd down and 7.
Ouch. Look out for Andrew Hawkins in the middle of that Atlanta line.
Take a look at Atlanta's defense. Big Andrew Hawkins was just mentioned. We also have Dylan Rowland and Aquinta Shine on the linebacking squad. Jerry Forth, Patrick Ketza make up the corners. Aaron Lee and Eric Vinson at safety. Biddix to throw on 3rd down. It is incomplete. In and out of the hands of his intended target, Jalen Miller.
I think both defenses are going to take the run away, so you're going to have to hit a few passes like that to loosen them up.
As I mentioned at the beginning, Atlanta with its 3rd best rushing defense, it's definitely going to be a tall order for the Carolina Skyhawks to run on this squad.
Well, actually, both teams are pretty much mirrors of each other on defense, so it's going to be tough on both sides.
Mike Johnson on to punt for Carolina. The punt is away, taken back at the 27-yard line, returned up to the 31, where we will see the Atlanta offense and quarterback DeMar Woods come out onto the field for the first time today. As you see DeMar Woods lead his team to the line, receivers Boo Chisholm, L.B. Allen III, and tight end Jake Fronts. We also already mentioned running back BDG Hollywood, who takes the carry on first down. Immediately wrapped up in the backfield for a 2-yard loss on the play. Phil Hall in for the tackle.
If they had every man but the secondary on the line, nowhere to go.
Yeah.
You got to get past that first wave, then you might have a shot, but it's going to be hard.
Looks like linebackers Jay Bolt and Phil Hall came in on a blitz and were able to tackle him for a loss.
I like this formation better. Spread them out.
Yep, absolutely. Second down and 12. Woods will throw. He pump fakes over to the left. Dives.
Whoa.
Dives over a guy. He runs himself for a gain of 4. Assuming he gains about 6. 3rd down and 6. My gosh.
Our current leading rusher, DeMar Woods.
Who would have seen that coming? And he pump fakes. He just ducks down as a guy dives right over his head and then runs for a gain of 6. Nobody can question his athleticism. Woods will throw on 3rd down, throwing over the middle. A lofty throw in and out of the hands of the defense. Giovanni Bolt almost picked that one off.
Well, we might be able to question his decision-making on that one.
Agreed.
Again, either team on that 3-and-out that couldn't hit that big pass play necessary.
Otis Jenkins back to punt for the Swarm.
Nice stadium we have here. I don't think we're going to get hit by anything today.
We haven't been attacked yet. There's
They
still
always send
time.
us on the dangerous assignments. I feel like those reporters that go into the hurricanes, you know. It's kind of crazy in here. My hat's blowing off and I'm about to lose my lunch. I'm feeling fine.
I'm fine, though. So far, so good here in this booth.
Back to you, Cam.
Mark Strike on the punt return. Gets it up to the Carolina 33-yard line. Mark Biddix under center for first down. Biddix to throw. Quick pass out to the left-hand side. It is caught. Hauled in for a 7-yard gain on the play. Reception by Tristan Diocese.
Yeah, that's more what you're looking for. A nice loosen up that defense, nice short route, and a nice cut up by Diocese, getting some extra yards.
Yeah, I like the quick out route that he ran there and was able to really kind of stop on a dime as soon as he caught that pass and turned upfield to gain a few more yards. Francis will get the handoff on second down, and he is wrapped up in the backfield for a loss. Jerry Forth running up from the corner spot to wrap him up, tackle for a loss.
You see that 4-3 defense, and they're not all on the line. You definitely don't want to go outside. Those linebackers are going to catch you.
Third down and 5. Biddix back to throw. Throw over to the right-hand side. He has a man for a first down. Pass hauled in by number 45.
Hooray, the first down of the game. Finally one team broke through.
That was a check down to his fullback, Alan Powers.
Powerful, man.
Powerful first down for Carolina.
There's that stack.
Francis will take the ball right up the middle, gains 4 before he is wrapped up. Aquanta Shine on the tackle.
Lucky he didn't go Hawkins' way. He just creamed his the old lineman there.
I think Hawkins is going to be a disruptive force in the backfield all day long. I'd expect to see him run away from him quite a bit.
Bravely run away.
4 receivers set here on second down. And we are going to run out of it. Francis up the middle again. Almost gets the first, but a yard shy.
You were right. They just ran right by Hawkins. Oh, they.
Just duck and run.
That's how you run away from that bull. Flash that little flag and then go the other way.
Third down and 1. 4 receivers set. Francis alone in the backfield. He will take the handoff, and he is wrapped up immediately and brought down by Aquanta Shine.
Jeez, look out, punter. Almost tripped that poor man up.
It happens. Punters are people too, Matt.
Or kickers.
The punt is away. We'll let it bounce down to the 2, the 1. Can they keep it out of the end zone? They carefully do.
Oh
Down it all the
gosh.
way down at the 1. Beautiful, beautiful punt by Mike Johnson.
Number 1, punts to the 1. That's why he wears the number.
That's it.
Atlanta's got to be careful here. I wouldn't run anything off tackle or to the outside near the goal line.
Agreed. Yeah, I would
Get a yard or 2. Be safe.
I expect to see a Hollywood run right up the middle. They run it off to the left-hand side. Beautiful blocking. He is going to go.
Oh,
Could
boy.
he go all the way? He is still going to the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5, 99 yards later. Touchdown, BDG Hollywood.
Put him in the right
Resuscitate
path.
that ball.
It's alive. It's alive. Well, they did exactly what I told them not to do, and it paid off. So you never listen to a quarterback on the running game.
The receivers with amazing blocks there. L.B. Allen the third.
Jay Bolt, the linebacker, tried to catch him, but I think he was just out of gas.
Yeah, and that's Giovanni Bolt chasing him down as well. So you had Jay Bolt make a dive at him, and he missed. Giovanni Bolt still hot on his heels. Couldn't be done. And that is how you make your average look like God mode.
Yeah. 50 yards a carry or so. Not
Oh,
bad.
absolutely. Yep.
About maybe 33.
Well, he's 2
we should
carries
check
on the day, 48.5 yards.
Wow.
Extra point is up, and it is good. And that, folks, is how you score. You know, just hand it off to the running back and let him run 99 yards. No problem.
Carolina, you're up.
Took the words right out of my mouth. And the kickoff is away. Taken at the 10-yard line. He returns it all the way up to the 35. Decent return on the kick. Gives Carolina good field position. And they'll be looking for the 65-yard touchdown run of their own here from Francis.
Maybe it can be done.
Potentially. D-line shift to the right. Bettix will hand it off to Francis. He does not gain 65. He only gains 1.
He got
taking a
1% of
quick look at the stats. A little bit skewed so far. 1.1 per carry versus 48.5.
Hey, there's a lot of game to go. Sure, one will rise and one will fall.
I would assume so. We are only halfway through the first quarter. Defense getting shifty again. Another handoff to Francis. And once again, the Atlanta D showing why they are third best in the league. Stuffing them right at the line. A gain of only another 1 on the play.
Of course, I have been wrong before. Just earlier in this game. They just got to open it up here big time.
LB29 in the chat saying that this is a play of the week candidate. I think that one would be hard to top. 99-yard touchdown run. Throw over the middle is caught, and it is hauled in for the first down for Carolina. Reception brought up to the 47-yard line.
There were 2 guys in the area. I thought, which one's it going to? Luckily, somebody got their arms out.
I was expecting them to run into each other. And
ugh. Carolina does not need that right now.
Jalen Miller was able to haul it in. First down. Francis will take the ball. He runs it up the middle. Gain of 7 on the play.
Not 99, but it's a great run.
I think we'll be hard-pressed to see another 99-yard run this game, let alone this season.
See how many times I mentioned 99. It's a tough number to forget. When you see a play like that, it's hard to erase out of your memory.
You literally can't run any further. And that was like 99.5. I mean, that ball was backed up to the goal line. I think DeMar Woods took the snap like deep in his own end zone. And Francis runs it up the middle on second down and is able to get the first.
That average is just bubbling to the top.
He's more than doubled it in this last few series.
Last few runs.
That's what I meant. First down and 10. Carolina knocking on the door in Atlanta territory at the 37-yard line. Bettix hands it off to Francis again, this time wrapped up right at the line.
I like the call. They spread them out, but that Atlanta Swarm D is stout in the middle.
It was defensive tackle Jin Rummy on the tackle there.
Well, he wasn't drinking before the game.
Hopefully not. That would be against the rules.
I might have done that once or twice. I might.
Bettix to throw on second down. Has a man. Gain of 2. Short pass to Scott.
Great Scott.
He's not great yet. That was only a gain of 2.
You never know.
He's just regular Scott. Or as the case would actually be Sam Scott, the tight end.
Oh, this is opening it up.
Bettix in the shotgun on third down and 7. 4 receivers set. Francis to his right. Biddick's throwing over the middle, in and out of the hands of Aquantis Shine. Nearly picked off.
Times. Yeah, I don't understand that throw. He's going nowhere.
Yeah, I mean, that was tight coverage, and there was 3 other receiving options. Not sure why he couldn't go to anybody else.
I guess he's just trying to play it safe, and hopefully they don't give up another 99-yard run.
Allen back to try and actually return this punt. I would expect to see him fair catch this one instead of letting it bounce. And well, I was wrong. He's going to let it bounce again. No. And once again, it is downed, this time at the 5. I thought he might have ran with it into the end zone, but they'll give him credit for where he first touched it at the 5-yard line. They got to fair catch these punts. The first one, it went right down to the 10. This one bounces, also at the 10.
At the 9. Ooh, little magic feet there. He didn't, like I said, I thought he went into the end zone too, but it's not a good spot for Atlanta again, but I don't know. They've been making magic happen.
I guess, yeah. Maybe they just wanted to set up the 95-yarder here for Hollywood. And on first down, Woods is going to hand it off to Hollywood. Runs up the right-hand side. He is wrapped up this time. The defense learning from their mistakes, limiting it to a gain of 2 on the play. And we'll take a quick look here at the Carolina defense. Christopher Colon on the defensive line. We also have already mentioned Phil Hall and Jay Bolt out of the linebacker position. Greg Reedy, Pierre Luyendula as corners. Giovanni Bolt and Sir Chappelle make up the safeties. And we have a massive tackle for a loss. The defensive line just ripping right through the O-line. Larry Bear gets back into the backfield. Tackle for a loss on the play.
Yeah, that's what they were hoping in the last series of losses, but not so. Atlanta's got to be careful again. Just, I don't know. Do you roll the dice? I think they might. Don't get sacked tomorrow.
3rd down and 12 from their own 3. They hand the ball off to Hollywood. He runs up the right-hand side. He almost breaks it, but he is limited. It's going to be 4th down and 4.
Not the worst case scenario, at least.
I thought he might be able to get past that one, but it was not to be.
He's only got 100 yards in the first quarter.
Yeah, that's all.
Good running backs seem to show up when we telecast. Last week we had a great performance as well.
Absolutely. I think it was about 250 yards on the day. Otis Jenkins to punt out of his own end zone. Mark Strike takes it 45-yard line, returns it up to the 41, where we will see Carolina take back over on offense. That will wrap up our first quarter of play. Your score, Atlanta Swarm 7, Carolina Skyhawks nothing. I want to give a shout out to Scott LaRue, who's doing stats for us here today. I appreciate that, Scott. Big help when we're doing these broadcasts.
There's the great Scott right there.
Yes, the great Scott's here with us in the booth doing stats, Matt. He's not down on the field.
Gotcha. Not bad.
Biddick's with a short throw over the middle on first down, brings up a 2nd and 5. Jalen Miller with his 2nd catch of the day. Francis running over the right-hand side, gains enough for a 1st down.
Tried the old stiff arm there, but for not.
We haven't seen any major, long-distance runs from Francis yet, but he's, taking small chunks where he can get them, and so far so good. He's averaging 2.7 on the day. Not really what you want to see, but I would expect at some point we're going to see him break one, although the Atlanta defense is probably going to prove me wrong.
Commentator's curse.
Yep.
Oh.
Sorry, Francis.
Rip on that one.
Dylan Rowland flying in, sealing that hole in the middle, saying, no, you are not running this direction. 2nd down and 10. Atlanta defense shifting again. I keep seeing the D-line shift to the right and the linebackers shift to the left. Quick out route to the left-hand side is caught. Gain of 4. Brings up a 3rd down and 6.
Now, you might not think that's much, but even a field goal is a win for Carolina. They start off in good field position. You got to get some points. The game is far from out of hand.
Absolutely, but it's definitely nice to get that goose egg off the board. It was Tristan Diocese on the reception. Now we have a 3 receiver set to the right, 1 to the left. Biddick's back in the gun for 3rd down and 6. Looking over to the left-hand side again. The catch is made, but it will be 2 yards shy of the first. And we will see the field goal unit coming onto the field. Diocese was his 3rd catch of the day.
Obviously, I'm going to say this, but not a fan again. He throws short of the sticks. And this time, there's just nowhere for him to go. He's got to catch the ball, and he's got nowhere to run up.
Agreed, yeah. I mean, those quick out routes are nice on 1st down, maybe 2nd down if you're only looking for, a few yards, nice, easy pitch and catch. But when you need 6, you can't throw for 4. 4-yard out route right to the sideline. He's not going to get it. 40-yard field goal try. The kick is up, and it is through the uprights. Carolina gets points on the board. Ezekiel Klein with the kick. You are watching the SFL on YouTube, presented by APM Music.
Follow the SFL on Twitter @SimulationFL, on Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube and Twitch channels. You're already here, right? Might as well stay tuned. Get league updates on your phone while browsing the internet, and make sure you never miss a live broadcast. Thank you for supporting the SFL.
And the kick return is taken up to the 27-yard line, where Atlanta will take back over on offense again.
Might be their best starting field position of the game.
Tamar Woods will throw on 1st down, going deep over the middle, and that pass is incomplete. Campbell with the pass breakup. Haven't really seen much out of Woods yet today, Matt. Just a couple of incompletions, and that's it. He's really leaned on Hollywood, and rightfully so.
You forgot his nifty dance moves in the first series. Man must be great in the club.
Great in the club, so far not so great on the field. I think we'll see that change, though. Under center here on 2nd down. He's going to hand the ball off to Hollywood, runs over to the right-hand side. Spin move, but he is wrapped up and tackled after a gain of 5 on the play.
Still, gotta love the foul. 5 on 2nd, still good. Makes it 3rd and much more manageable.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it would have been a little tough for him if they had run that and only gained 1 or 2. Leave it 3rd and long. This is 3rd and manageable for sure.
Now you can out route.
Quick throw over the middle is caught for the first completion of the day. Pass hauled in by Boo Chisholm.
Boo. I mean, yeah. No, I love you, Boo. I'm just kidding. It's a great name. A great catch.
Sir Chappelle immediately wraps him up. Tackles him, but not before the 1st down. Brings it up to the Atlanta 44-yard line. 1st and 10.
Was he knighted or something? I don't know.
He might have been. I'm not sure the history there, but Woods will throw on 1st down. All day in the pocket. He might run again. He throws it, and he throws it to the coach on the sideline.
Oh, DeMar. Please, DeMar, run.
Just wanted to get rid of that one. He actually had a running lane. He could have probably at least gotten 5 or 6 or so on that one. Not sure.
About your crazy dance moves. Let's see him.
Yeah. Not sure why he decided to just abandon that play. Hearing the footsteps for sure. 2nd down and 10. Hollywood will take the ball, spins his way up to the 46-yard line, brings up a 3rd down and 8. And 8
more yards to be cut to the outside, but he decided to take it inside instead.
Hollywood with a paltry 112 yards on the day so far.
99 on one play. So take away the 99, really, is an average.
Averaging 16 yards a carry so far. Woods will throw. Staying cool in the pocket. But a dangerous throw. L.B. Allen III, the intended target, but the only one to get their hands on that ball was the Carolina defense. That'll bring up a 4th down and 8, and we will see the punting unit come onto the field for Atlanta.
Mars kind of got a elongated release, so that might hurt him on these quick throws.
Jenkins barely gets the punt away. Taken back at the 17-yard line. Immediately wrapped up and tackled. Other games around the league. Late in the first quarter, Sioux Falls 7, Oklahoma City 14. Got a close one there as well. 1-score game there, 1-score game here. As we are approaching halfway through the second quarter. Another shift on the defense by Atlanta. Francis in trouble, but he breaks out of 2 tackles, 3 tackles, gets his way up to the 25-yard line, an 8-yard carry. I thought he was going to be tackled for a loss, Matt.
Yeah, they shifted the right way, and Francis says, I don't give a crap about your shift.
There's 1, there's 2, here comes the 3rd, and then they finally get him.
Slippery little sucker.
Telling you, it's only a matter of time before he's going to sneak away and break for a big one. Still, one thing to note, I mean, he's one of the top rushers in the league. No touchdowns yet. He just can't find the end zone. 2nd down and 2. He takes the handoff. The Atlanta defense seeks revenge for the broken tackles. Aquantis Shine in on that tackle. As we tick inside 6 minutes, we have a 3rd down and 2 for the Carolina offense.
See if they give it to Francis again.
Francis takes a handoff, and he is not able to spin away this time. Gains 1, but that will leave him a yard shy. 4th and 1.
I think Hawkins made him run the other way. He came busting through. He's like, nope, not that way. Thank you very much.
It's like, oh, I don't want to die, so we'll just shift out to the right. And wrapped up anyway. Mike Johnson back on to punt for the Skyhawks. Allen back to receive. Allen will take the ball at the 38, and he gets his head taken off. Somehow, they give him 2 yards on that return. And off to the concussion protocol tent he goes.
No, Mike. We don't have these kinds.
Oh, that's right. The SFL does not have concussion protocol tents. Head to the sideline, get yourself a Gatorade, and get back out there. We need you.
We're hardcore, yo.
Yeah. We're loading legends, Matt.
Not pansies.
Hollywood takes a handoff on 1st down, gains only 2, brings it up to the 42-yard line. Still impressive stats, 14.3 carry, 114 yards, and, that 99-yard touchdown run.
So if you take away the 99 yards, he only has 15 yards rushing.
Right, on what would be 7 carries.
On 7 carries, yeah, so that...
The stats are skewed.
Francis has been more consistent, honestly.
Yes. Yep, smaller chunks, but more consistent chunks. Out route to Boo Chisholm over on the left-hand side brings up a 3rd down and 4.
Woods' his best pass of the day.
Gets out of bounds with 4 minutes, 44 seconds to go. Crowd a little quiet here on 3rd down. See if they can get a little bit more into it. Defense showing pressure. Woods back to throw. Defense drops back into coverage. Woods throwing over to the left-hand side. Has a man for a 1st down. Pass was hauled in by the fullback deep downfield, Peyton Chisholm.
Maybe the brother of Boo Chisholm. Obviously, he has much better hands. Although I wouldn't mind seeing Boo run some routes.
It's kind of rare that you see the fullback running a deep out post.
Well,
it worked.
It bonked off his hands. It looked kind of silly, but it did.
Hollywood takes the run up the middle, breaks the course through a couple tackles, and gets across the 25, down to the 24, first down.
It's run since the 99er.
Sir Chappelle finally is able to wrap him up and tackle him. Patiently finds that hole. Oh, that wasn't Sir Chappelle. That was Phil Hall. Carolina defense playing a little soft here on first down. 4 down linemen. 3 receivers set for Atlanta. Woods will throw. Deep over the middle. Caught!
Oh!
First and goal! Hauled in by Boo Chisholm.
Ah, the other Chisholm.
I think the fullback would be the other Chisholm.
I don't know.
This is the Chisholm. Look at that catch.
Oof. Ow.
Extends, hit. That time it was Sir Chappelle with the tackle. Chisholm's able to hold on.
It was a royal hit, but it didn't knock the ball.
I see what you did there. Defensive line shifting. Still playing a soft pass defense. Woods back to throw. Pump fakes, throws into the end zone, into coverage, incomplete pass. Trying to hit Jay Fronts.
There you saw Woods again. That slow look at this slow release, a little bit quicker, and he might have got it there. He was a little bit indecisive, perhaps.
Yeah.
Where he wanted to go with the ball.
He had a few options.
That's a tough catch.
Yeah, he had a few options. Allen was all the way at the top of the screen. He made a quick out to the right, and he was open, but then quickly covered. Tay Dott, one of the backup receivers, was also open, but he elected to go for the tight end. Did not work out. Second down and goal. Woods in the shotgun. Dumps it down to the right-hand side. It is caught by Allen. Gains a few. Third down and goal, 3 yards out.
Surprised at the play calling. I figured they'd try to get Hollywood on a run, at least on first down. Now they might see it on third down, but yeah. Carolina's got to be suspecting it.
I was
loading the box here.
Exactly. I was expecting the same thing.
Playing a little off.
Woods will throw. All day in the pocket. Throws it into coverage again. Dangerous throw. Just forcing it into Chisholm that time.
Yeah, everyone was playing off, and I'm like, man, I had audible to a run there. But
so Atlanta gets a first down and goal, and instead of running with BDG Hollywood even once, as I mentioned, leading the league in touchdowns on the year, now with 6, they elect to throw, incomplete. And now we'll see Jason Arena with a 20-yard field goal try, and it is good.
Strike 1, strike 2, strike 3. You're out.
Wrong sport.
No. It's an analogy, Mike. Come on.
I got
Stick
you.
with me.
I confuse easily.
That's for sure.
You didn't have to agree.
Well, your maths are just as good, so.
Hey, my math has been spot on so far today. Don't jinx me. Strike takes the kick all the way up to the 34-yard line. Decent return of about 24 yards.
I think you're getting a little assist from the great Scott on that, Matt.
Well, it certainly helps having the stats to look at, yes. So for all of you that are watching the game today, please do not forget to click the like button. And also, if you're looking for something else to do while you watch these games, feel free to join our stats team like Scott LaRue. I did stats for a game earlier today. It's very easy, helps the broadcasters, and helps keep you in the game. Short run for 4 by Francis on first down. Still just stinking and dunking to get little chunks of yards, but like you said earlier, Matt, consistent.
Yeah, I mean, consistent. Carolina, again, even a field goal is not a bad result when you're only down by 7.
And we will not see another play before the 2-minute warning, as the ref blows it dead. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Elsewhere in the league.
Buckle up, the fastest.
No, go ahead.
Buckle up, I said it's the fastest 2 minutes in football in the SFL. The no huddle madness could be coming shortly.
Alaska up 3-0 over Dallas about halfway through the first quarter. As we see Biddix back to throw, throws it over to Francis on the right-hand side. Francis gets leveled.
Oh.
Dylan Rowland says, "You're going down." And Carolina in no particular hurry on third down. Probably going to wait to see if they can convert this one here before using any of their timeouts. Ball's handed off to Francis, trying to work his way up through, and he does get enough for the first down. Breaks the tackle at the line of scrimmage and gets a few more.
Oof, lucky. Already my most favorite play, the shotgun draw.
I was waiting for it to go nowhere for a loss and wait for your reaction, but you were denied.
Well, Francis maybe looked like an idiot there, but I mean, again, he got hit behind the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
We're close to it.
Biddix hands it off to Francis, and that time he is wrapped up for a loss. Carolina will go no huddle.
Luckily, they're in a good formation to do it.
Yeah.
4 wide.
Biddix back to throw, looking deep down the right-hand side, in and out of the hands of a defender. Jerry Forth on coverage. That pass was severely underthrown.
Yeah, it looked like an air ball.
He had his man open deep if he had gotten another 5-10 yards out of that throw.
I've thrown a few of those beauties in my day, though. You think it's got enough gas, and no.
Not so much. So third down and 12 for the Skyhawks. Biddix looking deep down the middle. Again in triple coverage, in and out of the hands of the defense. Incomplete pass will bring up 4th down and 12, and Atlanta, still with 3 timeouts, will have a little bit of time to make a drive of their own.
I think there were 6 hands in that ball. They were all defenders.
Yeah. Carolina punter Mike Johnson having a great game so far. This time he's backed up a little farther than before. Punt almost blocked. This time taken at the 20 and leveled. That was a vicious hit.
The forearm to the face. They might start constructing a tent over on the sidelines.
We might not have a tent, but we need a tent.
Carolina's got some red somewhere. Some red fabric, you know.
Suddenly we look over and we see the tent getting built. They can just go underneath that cameraman stand. So DeMar Woods back to pass on first down, throws it to Boo Chisholm over on the left side. Led Boo a little too far. Incomplete pass out of bounds.
I think he threw it to Sammy Sideline over there instead of Boo.
Trying to hit the coach again.
Look out.
Nearing the end of the second quarter in Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City 21, Sioux Falls 7. DeMar Woods to throw, dumps it down behind the line of scrimmage. Hollywood's able to spin his way up almost to the first down marker, but he is short. And I'm kind of surprised here, Atlanta not calling a timeout. Nobody is.
Atlanta, go. What are you doing?
I mean, yeah, at least hurry back to the line, see if you can get that first. And I'm not sure we're going to see any more throws or anything here in the first half. Atlanta content to take the lead into halftime by 1 touchdown. Hollywood runs up the middle. Don't count him out yet. Spins his way up to the 45. See, they should have called some timeouts. Maybe save a few more seconds, but it was not to be. That is the end of the first quarter. As we take one more look here at the run by Hollywood before we break. Nice spin move. Great gain on the play. But the offense is out of time. Your score at the half, Atlanta 10, Carolina 3. We will be back after halftime. And these announcements from the SFL on YouTube, presented by APM Music.
The Simulation Football League is presented by APM Music and is the official theme music provider of the SFL. Listen to their Champions Will Rise soundtrack at apmmusic.com today and search through thousands of tracks to boost the quality of your stream just like us. APM Music, production music library and custom music house.
Don't miss the SFL podcast every Saturday night at 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern on Twitch before the league's weekend slate gets kicked off. Join me, Mighty RX, defending champion team owner Ramos Lynn, and our host, Jack Brown, to break down all the headlines in the SFL. Jack, yeah, I know we gotta move on. Calm down. See you there, everybody.
And we are back for the second half as Carolina has the ball teed up, ready to kick it back off to the Atlanta Swarm. And here we go. Second half is underway. Allen takes the return, spins his way up to the 28-yard line, where we will see Atlanta take back over on offense for the first time here in the second half.
Mike, I'm a little nervous. I spoke too soon about the stadium. I just saw some fighter jets with missiles. Well, please don't shoot us.
I think those are static displays. I think we'll be okay.
I'm not counting my chickens. I'm trying to finish this off for good.
Woods hands the ball off to Hollywood. A great run on first down past midfield. I think he stepped out of bounds a couple times, but they let him run all the way up to the 43-yard line. And Hollywood taking over right where he left off.
And oh yeah, he might have stepped off there. It could be challengeable, but I don't know if you want to risk the timeout.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd risk it that early. I mean, it was only, I think, another 5 yards after that point. And when you're talking about a run that far, does it really matter?
No. Either way, he traveled far.
He has traveled far. Woods hands it off to Hollywood again. This time he does not travel far. Wrapped up by Phil Hall right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
It's kind of a boom or bust for Mr. Hollywood.
Yeah, I mean, if you take away those couple of big runs that he had, his average plummets, but currently sitting at about 14 yards to carry. Woods hands it off to Hollywood again, runs it up the middle, gains it about another 14. It looks like he might have been tackled by the face mask by Sir Chappelle, but they don't call it. Kind of an awkward takedown there.
Not very regal of you, Sir Chappelle.
I could be wrong. I'm kind of looking
Let's
to see. No, okay, he had his arm wrapped around the back.
Yeah, okay. No, he just gave him a hug. It's a very nice thing.
I just thought I saw the head get pulled down, but apparently not. Atlanta rolling here on the ground to kick off the second half of the game. All the way down to the Carolina 31-yard line. 1st and 10. Woods still feeding the ball to Hollywood. Runs up the right-hand side, this time only for a gain of 3. There you can see the stats quickly approaching 200 yards thanks to the 99-yard run earlier.
I think he's going to see that 200. I put money on it.
Probably. Based on how he's running so far, it'll only take 2 more carries. Carolina defensive line shifting to the right. Woods hands it off, and that adjustment by the defense was perfectly timed. Phil Hall, tackle for a loss on the play.
Yeah, he was going nowhere on that one. The O-line kind of just looked like they gave up.
3rd down and 9. I'd expect to see DeMar Woods throw here since he's standing alone in the backfield. 4 receivers, 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Takes the snap, looking downfield, steps up into the pocket, throws a throw over the top. It is caught by Boo Chisholm all the way down to the 11-yard line. 1st down.
There are those dance moves coming back. Little nifty move from Woods in the pocket.
Oof.
Out and up and ooh.
Chisholm actually looks like he slips right when he's making that second cut, but still is able to reach up. Knows right where the ball's going to be. That's route running right there.
It's good awareness.
Woods takes the snap again, throws over the middle. This time it is dangerous. Bounces out of the hands of a few defenders on Carolina's defense.
I could have used that. Let's see how many people...
Yeah, Matt Campbell has his hand on it first.
Boing, 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 boing. I think he had his hands on it twice.
Yeah, it went from Matt Campbell, then to Kip Edwards, the corner, number 26, and then
1,
back to Campbell.
2. Here you go, Matt. Oh. He needed that.
Yeah. A point of note, those are both guys that are a little further down the depth chart than the starters. So
they don't pay him the big bucks to catch.
No, starting defense looked like they might have been a little bit tired on that play and had some of the backups in, and it showed there on the bobbled interception try. Hollywood takes the ball on 2nd down and 10. Loss of 1 on the play.
Hollywood's making me look foolish. 200, he's going backwards twice.
Yeah, he'll probably get it. Nope. Not right now.
You're going to see, yep. Woods all by himself.
Woods takes the snap, steps up into the pocket again, but he can't get the ball away. He's brought down for the sack. Eugene Barker with his first sack on the day.
Yeah, they had a little safety blitz. Smart. No one back there to block. That's the risk you run with no running back there.
Fourth down and 16. We will see the field goal unit on the field for about a 33, 34-yard field goal try. Jason Arena, the kicker. Ace Goodhart with the hold. The kick is up, and it is through. Brings our score up. Atlanta Swarm 13, Carolina Skyhawks 7. You are watching the SFL on YouTube, presented by APM Music.
Want to do what I do? Contact me in the DM on Discord to find out how you can get involved with streaming live games, calling games, or breaking them down on the air with our broadcast team. Or help make our production even better by joining our new live stats team, helping our broadcasters shine brighter. We are hashtag Loading Legends in the SFL.
Perfect time to give another shout out to Scott LaRue on stats today. Just heard our Commissioner Cameron Irvine talking about joining the stats team. More people we can get on that stats team, the better. So if you're going to be watching these games anyway, even if it's your own game, you can still be on stats for your own game, folks. So feel free to contact Cameron Irvine or Andy Hamilton if you're interested in joining the stats team. It's easy, it's fun, it's a good way to get involved in the league.
Yeah, the more stats people we have, the less we have to rely on Mike's maths.
The maths can be questionable. Biddix to throw on first down. Throws over the middle. He is caught for a gain of 4 on the play by Jalen Miller. We didn't have a stats guy last week, Matt. And
it showed.
That is just mean.
Honesty is my best policy.
Also, don't forget, if you're interested in broadcasting, we're always looking for good analysts. And play-by-play guys. I, in particular, am looking for a good analyst. A.J. Francis with the carry for the... Oh, I thought he had first down yardage. He's a yard shy. 3rd down and 1. And I'm just kidding, Matt. I would never replace you. Even though I've said it now 2 weeks in a row.
2 weeks in a row.
3rd down and 1. Biddix under center. Oh, we have the defense jumping off sides. Biddix gains first down yardage, but I think that run will be taken off the board as the gain of 3 will not outweigh the offsides penalty 5-yard yardage. And it is an offsides on the Atlanta defense. Automatic first down for Carolina.
Francis needs to break a big one here. Carolina needs just some points. It's a very, very, very low-scoring affair so far.
Yeah, and these are 2 of the lower-scoring offenses in the league. Pass to the right-hand side is caught by Jalen Miller. Gain of 6 brings up a 2nd down and 4. And, yeah, I mean, if you go on the SFL website and you go and look at the stats and look at the offensive scoring, the Atlanta team actually looks a little higher than they've really been performing these last few weeks. In their first game, they put up a ton of points on London, and that's kind of skewing their stats. They've really, I don't think they've passed 17 points yet in any game going forward after that. So Carolina kind of in the same boat. 2 low-scoring teams, with good defenses. So it'll be interesting to see who can come out on top. Right now, 10-point game, halfway through the 3rd quarter. 3rd down and 2 for Carolina. Biddix will throw. Quick out route to the right-hand side, hauled in by Diocese for the first down.
Yeah, that's when you run your 2 out routes, 1st and 2nd down.
Yep, when you have short yardage to go, those little 4-yard quick outs work perfectly, especially when the defense is playing off like Atlanta was there. Defense dropping back into pass coverage as Biddix throws over the middle, and he does bring it in double coverage. A great throw and catch. Jalen Miller, another reception on the day.
Tim Burr. Looks like the defenders actually helped him stay up.
They converged on him at the same time and just held him in the air as he gracefully hauls in the pass.
Hey, look at that. Look at that. There you go. Just nice. Come down.
Eric Vincent on the tackle.
On the hug.
Early in the 2nd quarter in Alaska, the Storm has put up 9 so far. Dallas nothing. As Biddix drops back to throw on 1st down. Another quick out route to the left side to Diocese. Caught for a gain of 4.
Yeah, they're starting to work that out game. Catching Atlanta a little off guard, perhaps. Thinking run, run, run. Now they're opening it up. They need to do this.
Yes.
Then they'll gash them with a big run when they don't expect it.
Patrick Ketsa had the tackle on that last play. Throw over the middle is swatted down. Aquana Shine playing the little middle zone. Gets rid of that pass.
Doing his best Mutombo impression. No, no, no.
Spikes it into the turf and says nope. So we get a look at Aaron Lee. Strong safety for the Swarm. On a 3rd down and 6. Biddix under center. Drops back, looking over to the right-hand side. Throws in and out of the hands of his receiver, and then in and out of the hands of the defense. Jerry Forth almost is able to haul it in for a pick.
Silver lining, they'll get some points. It's still a 1-possession game.
as we see Ezekiel Klein lining up for his field goal try. Kick will be from 38 yards out. Jamison Klein on the hold. The kick is up. And it's off the left upright. No good. The curse of the broadcaster strikes again, as Matt says at least they'll get some points. And the goalpost says no thanks.
Also doing its best Matemo impression.
Left upright, right upright. I was close. I had a 50-50 shot, man.
Math, directions, it's all up in the air with Mike.
It was off and upright. 3:06 here to go in the third quarter. Atlanta takes back over on their own 28-yard line. DeMar Woods back in the shotgun, flanked by Hollywood to his side. Throws it to Hollywood over the middle. Gains 5 yards on the play before he's violently tackled.
I think he likes it. Doing a little shucking and jabbing.
Second down and 5. Woods under center. Hands it off to Hollywood. Runs through one tackle. Can't run through the second. Clotheslined down at the 41-yard line. Again, it's hard to pay too much attention to that average that keeps popping up on the screen. It's an impressive number, but there's really 2 big runs. Of course, that one wasn't too shabby either.
Yeah, watch at the end. Oh, yeah, launched. They're hitting him hard, but it's not slowing down Hollywood.
1st and 10 from their own 41-yard line. Carolina defense playing run here. Woods hands it off to Hollywood. Runs over to the right-hand side and is immediately wrapped up and tackled at the line of scrimmage. Greg Reedy preventing too much of a gain on that play. Still mark it as a gain of 2.
That's a big tackle there. Otherwise, he's off to the races again.
Yeah, I mean, they had everybody right on the line, so if he had just broken through that line of defense that they had set up, this time showing a little bit more of a normal set. Woods back to throw, has 10 years in the pocket, and the pass almost bounces off the head of Thomas as the pressure finally got to him. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 8.
Woods has looked shaky at best. He's had a few good passes, but most of the time in the pocket, his decision-making has been questionable.
Yeah, Woods only 8 completions out of 17 so far today, 88 yards. No touchdowns, no picks, as he's alone in the backfield for a 3rd down and 8. And now I hear the Carolina crowd getting in on it. Throw over the middle, wide open receiver, caught for the 1st down. Pass was hauled in by Jay Fronts, the tight end, with his first catch of the day.
Yeah, Woods had a clean pocket and just, delivered a strike, and he was, pretty wide open. Carolina's got to stiffen up here. Close to the 4th.
Hollywood on the sideline for this play as Woods is alone in the backfield, throws an out route to the left-hand side, caught by Chisholm. Tackler misses, and he is almost all the way in, tackled finally at the 2-yard line. Defense swatted and missed, Matt.
Yeah, that was a risky throw by Woods. I thought it might be a pick, but he went for the ball instead of the man, and that was a mistake.
It was Pierre Luyendula trying to make the play on the ball. He was just a little too far away, not able to get there. Finally chased down by Chappelle.
You got to think if Atlanta logically calls a run to Hollywood here, so they're throwing it 3 straight times, they're going to score.
I would have to assume that this is going to be a handoff, Matt. The Carolina defense is stuffing the line, though. It is a handoff to Hollywood. Runs up the middle, only gains 2. 1.
He's halfway there.
He is halfway there. That'll probably be the final play of the third quarter as we have 14 seconds to go. Might have time to get one more snap off.
Oh no! What's Woods doing?
And it is snapped. It's going to pass from the 1 yard line. Throws it. Incomplete. Intended target was Hollywood, but maybe the intended target should have been a handoff to Hollywood. That'll bring up a 3rd down and goal as the 3rd quarter comes to a close here in Raleigh, North Carolina. 13-3 Swarm over the Skyhawks. And the Swarm knocking on the door. Matt, we got to see a run here. There's your power eye formation. Carolina D-line trying to shift to adapt to what they see. Hollywood takes the handoff, runs up the middle, and he is denied. Tackled right at the line of scrimmage again. Greg Reedy in on the tackle.
Now, I called the touchdown, but I assumed they were going to run it 3 straight times. They did not. And that might have cost him.
Hollywood was looking for his 7th touchdown on the year, but stuffed at the line a couple times and dropped the ball. So we will see the field goal try. Kick is up, and it is through. 16-3, Atlanta over Carolina. And Matt, early here in the 4th quarter, it's not over yet.
Oh, but Carolina's got to do something. I mean, 3 points in 3 quarters.
Yeah, it's not good, especially when you have one of the leading rushers in the league. And so far, I mean, he's been running the ball. He's got 22 carries for 57 yards. That's just not enough to win the game.
Need a little bit more of that passing game.
Mark Strike returns the kick all the way up to the 26-yard line, where we'll see Biddix and company come back onto the field. Got to get something out of this drive, even if it's just 3. I mean, you know, I'd love to see. I want touchdowns, but you know, if you get 3, you're at least only down by 10. Makes it a little bit more manageable.
Yeah, I think I want touchdown on this drive.
Yeah.
Can't keep exchanging field goals when you're down 2 possessions.
Right. It is. I mean, it's a 2-touchdown game right now. So, quick out to the left-hand side. It is caught for a gain of 7. You're absolutely right. You know, if you just get a field goal, it's still a 2-possession game, as it is right now. This
drive will probably take, if they get in field goal range, it's going to take at least 4 minutes. Then Atlanta's going to get the ball, and then if you stop them, you know, you might get the ball back with 3 minutes left, hoping they don't score. If they do score, then yeah, it's just, you can't keep trading with the clock the way it is.
Biddix hands it off to Francis, runs right into the defense as they're plowing through the O-line. Tackled for a loss on the play, 3rd down and 5.
My question is, does Carolina have a pass that's not a quick out? I haven't seen very many completed passes longer than that. 5 to 7 yard range.
Yeah, they've mostly been those out routes. Jalen Miller, 5 receptions, 42 yards on the day. Tristan Dicey, 6 receptions for 31 yards. There's another quick out route to Dicey. He catches it, but he is 2 yards shy. He can't turn himself upfield and get past the sticks.
Need a little more variety in the pass game. Something over the middle.
Yeah, the playbook kind of one-dimensional so far on the passing attack.
It's kind of like Carolina's playbook's too one-dimensional, and Atlanta's is almost too crazy. You either got the runs with Hollywood or you've got no one in the backfield.
Johnson on to punt yet again. Oh, he got his head taken off. Ouch.
Is that tent built yet? The red tent?
I think we need the tent.
Everybody can use it.
LB29 in the chat calling for a big return. Sorry to disappoint you. Atlanta takes back over on offense at the 33-yard line. Woods back to throw, throwing over the middle, has a man, but it is in and out of the hands of his tight end, Jake Fronts.
Well, I don't know. I think Atlanta should just run the ball. Clock's on their side. They got a 2-possession lead.
Yeah, I agree.
Just let Hollywood work some magic, and if it's third and oh boy.
Well, not on this play, Matt. Unless we see Woods run for another one. At one point, he was the leading rusher of the day.
That changed quickly.
It did. And Woods throws it over the middle, and it's in and out of the hands of his receiver. One of the backup receivers on that play, Leroy Green.
And again, this is what I'm talking about. You stop the clock.
Yeah.
You're taking a risk.
He was wide open, but obviously a player with a little less talent than Boo Chisholm or L.B. Allen III. But when you have these 4 receiver sets, you're going to have some of the guys further down the depth chart in on the game, and that's why they're further down the depth chart. Woods to throw. He is wrapped up and sacked. The corner blitz gets to him that time. That was actually a safety, Trevette Toby.
They ran that same safety blitz that got him earlier.
Yep.
And again, I don't know about that Woods by himself back there. I'd throw a blocker just to give him a little more time. And that gets one of those backup wide receivers out of the game as well.
Yeah, agreed. I'm not quite sure. You can at least use Hollywood for that purpose, using the block, and they don't. No return on that one either. It sounded like he got shanked as he was being tackled, but...
Hey, there's no illegal weaponry in the SFL.
Well, I'm just saying what it sounded like. Mark Strike brought down and screaming in pain, but he pops right back up and heads to the sideline.
All right, Carolina, we need a big play. Ooh, a shotgun.
Shotgun formation, 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Biddick's looking over the center. Short throw.
Well,
Miller's able to turn it upfield for another 5. Gains total of 7 on the play.
I said 5 to 7. They're right in my range.
I would rather have seen 17.
15. Yeah.
Brings it up to the Carolina 45-yard line. Desperately need a touchdown on this drive as we have 7 minutes, 40 seconds left to go here in the game. Going to give the ball to Francis, and the defense is going to remind them that they are number 3 in the league in total rush defense. No gain on that play. Once again, Aquana Shine. He has been all over the field, Matt.
Yeah, he's pretty much been the defensive MVP for me. The rushing's been okay, but not great, and Shine's been getting in the way of passes, and tackling.
Biddick's to throw on 3rd down. Deep out route is hauled in by Miller. You can use the out route, just throw it deep.
It can be done.
It can be done. Look at the pocket. He's just standing there as chaos is going on around him.
Just got to be quiet.
Eric
Something
Vincent,
around you, just ignore it.
Eric Vincent on the tackle. It looks like he ended up in coverage. A little bit of a zone defense, and I don't think Vincent was expecting that deep out since we haven't seen it yet today. Atlanta defense shifting at the line. Biddick's back to throw. Pressure coming. Dumps it down to Francis, who's wrapped up and tackled behind the line for a loss of 2.
So it's a tough situation, though. You couldn't really throw it out of bounds. He's still in the pocket. And maybe just throw it at his feet. Maybe the running back just bats that down. I don't know. The clock ticks. That's important.
Yep. 2nd down and 12. Biddick's under center. So throw an out route to the left-hand side. Caught by Diocese. Only a gain of 3 on the play. Brings up a 3rd down and 9. Matt Patrick Ketza in the chat saying he's hiding his weaponry.
Uh-oh. Report him to the commish.
Late in the 3rd quarter, Sioux Falls versus Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City looking great these last 2 weeks, up 34-14 over Sioux Falls. Back in our game, 3rd down to 9. Biddick's to throw. Out to the right-hand side, it is caught, but Once again, an out route that was not designed to go past the sticks. Miller on the reception. 4th down and 3. The coach
saying, you gotta run farther, dude.
Coach is not too happy. The route said go past the stick. So we are going to see an attempt at points. It'll be a 47-yard try.
It really doesn't do him much good.
Not really. I mean, at this point, with that kind of yardage, you might just go for it. We did see a fake field goal earlier today.
Those aren't usually very successful.
Kick is away, and it is short. No good. So now not only do you not get points, but you give Atlanta great starting field position. Ezekiel Klein misses. Yeah, I don't know about that.
This is a perfect game to point out that star kickers matter.
Pay the man. Well, pay a different man, not that man.
Oh, pay the man if he, does some leg lifts. He only needs to do it for one leg.
That's right. He just needs a beast of a right leg. The left leg.
Katz is pleading the 5th in chat. I don't know. I think I've got that on tape. Oh.
Quick, somebody screenshot the chat. Hollywood with the reception on 1st down, but temporarily runs the wrong way.
But it runs clock.
It does, and that's really what they're looking for at this point. Woods back to throw, throws over the middle. It is complete. Immediately wrapped up and tackled. 3rd down and 5.
I think I'm being trolled by Atlanta. They don't want BDG to get 200 yards.
Yeah, I know. As soon as you said he should get it, he was, what, I think 16 yards away at that point?
And something like, I think he was 20 yards away, but it was the mid-3rd quarter.
And now he's still 10. A little bit of a running set here on 3rd down and 5. Hollywood will get the handoff. Running over to the right-hand side. Gets the 5, almost. 4th down and inches.
I think he's got 199. It's a great deal at McDonald's, but not 200.
Looks like 195 yards so far on 21 attempts. It's average now falling into the single digits. Looking a little bit more realistic, but still at 9. Atlanta will punt the ball after they let the clock tick as much as possible away. Punt is away. Strike will take it at his own 16-yard line. Misses one man, but gets it up only to the 22.
Poor Strike. He's taking some shots.
Touchdown or bust, I think, on this drive.
Will we see the land of the out routes?
I hope not. I mean, not unless we're going to see one of those deep outs. That'd be good.
Yeah. Let's get some shotgun action going.
Biddix back to throw. Throws it over the middle. It is caught by Miller. Only a gain of 3.
Miller got discombobulated a little bit there.
Biddix under pressure, and he is tackled, sacked. Huge loss on that play. Brings up a 3rd down and 13. Oh, sacked again. Back-to-back sacks on that play. Or excuse me, on that drive.
Was that the same man?
It was Jin Rummy. Back-to-back sacks for Jin.
He might be drunk, but he can sack the quarterback. Or he's really good at card games. I can't tell which.
One or the other.
Hasn't been to one of the Bronze Bombers' famous hot tub parties, so I can't tell you.
And the crowd not at all pleased for some reason that they're going to go for it here on 4th down, but they have to. I mean,
maybe they're just booing the offensive effort.
They could be, yeah. As Biddix runs for it on 4th, and he is not going to get there. The crowd's packing up and leaving, Matt.
But we won't. We'll stay here.
We will be with you to the end.
Egg Chen.
The egg.
I'm kind of hungry.
Well, we're almost out of here, and then we can go find some food down here in Raleigh.
Oh, do they have tacos?
Yeah, you know, you can eat more than just tacos and burritos.
No, I'm in Mexico, man. I eat tacos.
Yes, but there are more foods out there.
I'll stop at the Bell if I have to.
I'm not sure that Taco Bell counts as authentic Mexican cuisine. I could be wrong. Maybe it does. You tell me.
We gotta ask Ramos.
I haven't seen Ramos. He's not hanging out with us here today. As we tick down to the 2-minute warning, this game looks like it is probably out of reach at this point. You are watching the SFL on YouTube, presented by APM Music. DeMar Woods with a decent effort today. 12 of 24, 149 yards. No touchdowns, but no picks. And obviously leaning on Hollywood to seal the win for him. Hollywood takes a handoff up the right-hand side, and he is still about 2 yards shy of 200 as Carolina burns the first of their 3 timeouts.
Yeah, Ketsa knows what's up with Taco Bell. That's my man.
So normally this is where in a broadcast I would tell you that coming up next we have a game, but we don't. There's some other sporting event going on somewhere in the world that interfered with our scheduling, so this is it for our Sunday broadcast. Hollywood fumbles. I'm not sure those yards will count.
Oh no.
He had 200, but then he dropped the ball.
I think they might count. I think I'm live.
Might have a couple. We'll have to wait and see. I think he did get at least the 2. Brings up a 4th down and 3.
Indication is mine.
Not by much.
I'll take what I can get.
Atlanta looking to put 3 more on the board. 37-yard field goal try. The kick is up, and it is no good.
Hey,
this is why you pay your kickers.
Isn't that 3 missed field goals today?
I think Arena only has 1 missed field goal. It's the other kicker that has 2. But yeah, that's 3 missed field goals on the game for us for sure. So it's still a 2-score game.
It's not over yet, folks.
We've seen crazier things happen, but Carolina obviously now is going to have to start going deep. Looks like he's got some protection in and 3 receivers.
But is it an out?
One guy stays in the block, but too little, too late. There's your boy Andrew Hawkins. Just wrecks the offensive line.
Caca.
Okay. Biddix did get the pass away somehow. Throw it right into the turf, but
I'd keep him in the shotgun.
Yeah, well,
they're
not.
As much time as possible.
Biddix back to throw again, throwing deep down the right-hand side. Picked off! Jerry Forth, one-handed interception.
Now we can go get Taco Bell.
Now we can go get some gorditas. Look at that jump, that extension.
Oh, man. Defender mossed it. It's a thing of beauty.
Again, slightly underthrown Diacy with the tackle after the ball that was intended for him was picked off. And now maybe we'll see a little bit more running by Hollywood to solidify that 200. Hopefully he doesn't go the wrong way, Matt.
Oh, jeez.
Hollywood takes a handoff up the right-hand side to the line of scrimmage, but nothing more. Carolina burns the second of their 3 timeouts.
Don't they know I took the over on the 200 by the my bookie. I gotta pay everybody.
Week 5 action does not end today, though, folks. We do have 2 games tomorrow night, starting at 6 p.m. Central, 7 Eastern. St. Louis will head to San Antonio. Uh-oh, Hollywood wrapped up for a loss of 2. He's probably right, hovering around 200. Following the game in San Antonio, we have
199.
we have one more game to close out Week 5 action as Vancouver heads to Houston to take on the high-flying Houston Hyenas. Matt, they've put up over 80 points in the past 2 weeks. That should be a great game.
I'm worried about my left leg now. Come on, Hollywood, you can do it. Get a yard.
Hollywood takes a handoff, runs it to the line of scrimmage, falls forward for a yard.
I live another day.
Well, if you took over 200, he's at 200.
Okay, I took at 200 and over.
Oh, okay.
Over 199.
Might want to double check with your bookie on that one.
Oh, he's got 201.
I'm not sure as announcers we're supposed to be betting on the games, though, Matt.
It's true.
I mean, if you want to, you can, but to announce it on the air, So still a two-score game, but we're ticking down inside 40 seconds. The ball will be kicked at about 31 seconds. Probably a little too far gone at this point. So the ball will bounce at the 6 into the end zone where it will be down for a touchback.
The punter looks like he hurt his back somehow.
A little bit of a back sprain there. Hopefully they built the tent. He can go get a little massage. Although at this point he might just want to head back to the locker room. This one looks to be all over. I'm
not corrupt, boys. I was betting tacos, not money.
Why are they mixing me in the group with you? You're the one talking about betting.
I don't know.
I am not a crook. Pass to Mark Strike. His first completion of the day. And it looks like the commissioner has joined the chat just in time to see us being called corrupt. That's perfect. Francis runs for the... and I thought he got first down yardage. He does not. 3rd down and inches. 10 seconds to go. Still in a running set. Spikes the ball. Brings up a 4th and inches. Probably we'll see one final play in this game.
Will we see a Hail Mary?
I don't know about from this distance. Dallas finally getting some points on the board out in Atlanta. They now have 14.
Lots of time left.
Atlanta's 30. Yeah, plenty of time in that game. Not so much in ours. Beddick's taking his time to snap the ball. The play clock ticks down to 3-2. Hands the ball off to Francis, who runs it up the middle for a short gain, but that will be the game. Your final score here in Carolina: Atlanta Swarm 16, Carolina Skyhawks 3. This has been a presentation of the SFL presented by APM Music. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. Really appreciate everybody's activity in the chat. Please don't forget to click like before you leave our video. I am Mike Daggs, along with Matt Wilson and Scott LaRue on stats, saying goodbye, everybody. Have a great rest of your day.